Welcome to our travel channel. Today we'll take you over the top things to do in Capri. She's Britt, and I'm Chris.
Number 6, boat tour around the island. One of the best ways to experience the beauty of Capri is by taking a boat tour around the island. Throughout history, Capri's natural beauty has attracted many visitors, including Roman emperors like Augustus and Tiberius, who built their palaces on the island. Today, you can explore the same coastline that these emperors did thousands of years ago, but in a much cooler way. Now, we booked an excursion that started off in Positano for about $200 for both of us, and this was plenty of time as it was a full day excursion to the island of Capri. Now, one of the cooler things you will see on this excursion is the Farallones rock formations, which have been a symbol of Capri for centuries, and we got to drive through it, as you saw there just now. Another really cool thing you'll see on this boat tour is the White Grotto, the lesser known counterpart of the Blue Grotto. This is an outside cave, which you can see here, and the water is just crystal blue. It is honestly breathtaking, and honestly, the video doesn't even do it justice. We did get to see some cool other rock formations along the way, and we also got to top it off with a bottle of wine on the way back.
Now the next thing you're going to do is visiting the Blue Grotto. It's a stunning sea cave with crystal clear blue water, which that's kind of where it gets its name from. The cave was known to the ancient Romans, but was forgotten for centuries until it was rediscovered in the 19th century, and I'm very glad it was, because this is an experience you just have to do. Since then, the Blue Grotto has become one of the most popular tourist destinations in Italy. Now to get there, specifically, we did a boat tour around the island of Capri. We exited that and hopped onto a rowboat. And keep in mind, you want to keep cash on hand, specifically euros, as that's all they'll accept. Once you pay, the rowboat will take you through the rocky archway and into the cave. Now it gets a little dicey when you're going in. It was definitely scary when we first went in, but they do this all the time. And as far as I know, no one's ever gotten hurt, going into it. But once you get in, it is worth it. As you can see, there were tons of jellyfish when we went, so none of us, were gonna swim in that, even though the guy did dare us to. And it is important to note that the Blue Grotto is only accessible during calm seas, so if you can, try to check ahead. I know it can be tricky, especially planning that far ahead on vacation. And we got lucky enough to be able to go in. Another thing you'll want to try in Capri is definitely gelato. A trip to Italy is not complete without trying some, and Capri has some of the best that you can try. There is a lot of shops and towns in Capri and Anna Capri, and I'll list the most popular ones, so do not butcher the names. Make sure to try some local flavors like lemon, almond, and chocolate. Now the next thing you're going to want to do while in Capri is taking the chairlift to Mount Solaro. This chairlift was built 1952, and it's got a small handlebar, no seat belt, but we'll get into that. First, let me tell you how to get there. Now to get from the town of Capri to Anna Capri, which is where the chairlift is, you'll want to take a bus or take a taxi or hire a private driver, as we did. And it honestly wasn't that much. I think it was 20 euros if I'm remembering correctly. Once you're in Anna Capri, you can follow the signs to the chairlift station, which is located near the center of town. The chairlift ride does take about 12 minutes and offers some breathtaking views of the island and the surrounding sea. And at the top of Mount Solaro, you'll find a small bar and a viewing platform where you can take in the stunning scenery. Now, I am afraid of heights and I was nervous before I got onto the chairlift, but Brittany convinced me otherwise, and actually it was one of the most peaceful things I have probably done while in Capri, because you can hear the birds chirping and everything's honestly really quiet and it doesn't feel like you're that high up. And now I'll take you over to Brittany, who is on the chairlift. Brittany?
So we're riding a chairlift up to Anna Capri, and you can see the entire city from way up here. And Chris is scared of heights, but I made him do it anyway. This is so crazy because you can see the entire island of Capri from up here, and the ride's only maybe 12 euros a person, which is round trip and great. Definitely say this is a must do if you come to Capri.
You'll want to visit the Gardens of Augustus while in Capri. Once you get to the top of Mount Solaro, this is where you'll have the chance to take in some breathtaking views and maybe get some Instagram-worthy pictures. And if you're a nature lover, this is the place you gotta go. These beautiful gardens were originally created by a German industrialist in the early 1900s. They were later renamed after the Roman Emperor Augustus, who is known to have visited Capri frequently. From the gardens, you can see stunning views such as Fariglioni rock formations. The gardens are filled with colorful flowers and plants on top of that. There are also several viewpoints in the gardens where you can get those Instagram-worthy pictures and take in the beautiful scenery. Now, if you start to work up an appetite or get thirsty while up here, there is a cafe you can go to. And also a fun fact is that locals call this area the Cloud Catcher, and we had an opportunity to see why. Next up, you want to visit the Piazza Vittoria. This area is buzzing with life and sits in Anna Capri, which is atop Capri. This area has so much to offer, from the Villa San Michele Museum to the beginning of the Monte Solaro chairlift. There's plenty of shopping to get done, as well as grabbing the best gelato you've ever had. We hope you enjoyed our channel today. If so, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.